What really happened that day was after I only sip 2 bay, just 2 bay. 2 bay, normally wey we say person go dey pour nothing, but this one 2 bay. I only just take 2 bay, finish. That was all. Everything changed. My parlour where I was sitting down where I took the Colorado, my parlour changed to face me and face you compound. It was like I was living in face you and face you compound. I begin to misbehave. The laugh, I was even laughing to the extent that my intestine, I was begging God to help me. To help me. I was laughing and begging God to help me. God, please deliver me from this. But I thank God, like after 1 hour, 30 minutes, I was able to get myself back. With prayer in my heart, I was able to get myself back. Since then, my brother, if I see anything wrapped with slim tires, it feels so slim. I will not even near it. Get could dare to touch it. I'm telling you the truth. That is just my experience. Colorado is not good. It's not a drug self. It's just a madness, something madness. They just put it for boys to be taken so that they can get mad quickly. That's my own experience in it. You know. Thank you very much, Asi, to give me the opportunity to see tell the Nigerians that Colorado no be him will run from Colorado, run with immediate effect. If not, most of all these boys you see sometimes is this Colorado self. In my side, Colorado have made someone to commit suicide. Just from upstairs, fall down, boom, the person die instantly. Using one hand, fall down from upstairs. So, when I say Colorado, I run. That is the way now I used to see Colorado. Thank you very much, sir.
HK carry me put that one no. Because I be person will be say I don't believe say I go do drugs or anything. But the truth of the matter be say once you don't dey involved to come out you don't be like society, you know fit to the country where they like this, no that thing be they give you to joy you. If person wey dey take am no take am, e go dey aggressive now. The thing don't enter your blood, you don't dey used to the brain. So if you no take am, you no go behave normal. Na just the truth be that one. You no go dey happy. Once you take am, that joy go come. But the thing dey chop money sha, dey chop money. Na very bad thing, but what to do? Na the country don spoil finish now. Na the only joy, na the only source of joy with that one. And I no go advise anybody to do am because it's no good. But if you don't enter, bros, you know if you come out now, na 2%, na 2% chance you get to come out of 100. You know easy. Even some good countries self, they no fit come out. Then they do drugs. Better country, US, come be Nigeria, we don't gongolo. Nobody or anybody where they hustle, they do drug. 98% of hustlers they do drug. You know go escape, and that one I must.
It's going to be hard though. If you are whining yourself, all this suffering I'm going through in Nigeria, wait till say man they even use old body. Wait till say most of us they use reason. Okay, now the hard drugs you're complaining about. Who do you think you should pay attention to the country? It's not the same politicians. That's what they use to fund their politics, affair, and everything. They are the ones that own it underground. They use NDLEA to bust their rivals and people that feel that okay, they're making enough cash from drugs like them. If you want to complain about stopping of drugs, then you have to start from the top. Like start from the beginning, the start of it all. Why do you consider some things illegal and you're making profits from it and they're not illegal in some countries? Just imagine they ban weed or Indian in Nigeria or marijuana, but there's still sales of Rizla. Rizla is approved by NAFDAC. Where is that done? See the thoughts behind it. You still allow the approval of crushers and the vapes, and you say you're fighting against marijuana. How? How is that possible? Or is it the hard drugs you're talking about, which is even supplied by most of people in the armed forces? Bro, this is a very big joke. Don't even disturb yourself about it.
Nigeria government should go and expand the psychiatric home because in few years' time, many Nigerian youth will run mad because of the substance they are taking, or in the name of highness.
I swear, if care is not taken, in the next 20 years, most youths, by then, mental. People here, say people here, the craze, they collude for this country. They don't know, say, liver go, kidney issue, mental. That's it too. No, I don't even, you see, I don't smoke, but at least, even though the other smokes, they are bad, all those chemical smokes, the best smoke you can smoke is Igbo in the end, because those were naturally made. If you can't smoke, if you want to just be high, just cook it. Medically, that one is not wrong. Cooking it is not even wrong.
Envy, no cap. We are going through a lot already. Person one mad, make him mad. They don't tell na me na so they smoke drugs na no one here. Hello.
Brotherly, the issue of drug, it no go fit stop. Make I give you just one brief example. I know of a policeman where we say, all through the time when he was serving as a police officer, that guy no want take I see where they say anything drugs. You understand? Even where boys gather, that man no want take I see. This man, if he just say that they smoke, he go from one place, he don't go raid with his team, destroy everywhere, pack all the property where they the place. Now, as I'm talking to you now, this police officer don't retire. Now, he dey sell drugs. Any kind of igbo where you define, whether now any drugs where you just define where they exist for this that country called Nigeria. So that man they sell them. You understand? All the chairs and table, bottles, things where they park where they go the raid. Now it's open in your igbo shop now. So this man they go raid prostitute house, everything they go raid where Ashawo they stay. Now this man don't build like 10 small room for a compound now where Ashawo they stay. So you see all those kind of stuff. But I still thank God for what they say they do demand. They call arrest them every time. Different division they call arrest them. Based on say now retired police officer, they settle them, they leave them. See now as we are talking now, so every year say they arrest you again, so about 500 kines to go bail yourself again. They always arrest because how you do when you know the law, when you kick against this law as a serving officer. Now you are retired now. You dey frustrate people. Now, if you see boys where they go that man place, go smoke, go drink more kites, do everything for that man compound, you go surprise yourself. You go surprise. Come be say now they even injure make up for they do meeting. As I hear there was a time where be say one better was set for town. Now the man then the five prefer go remove say now for their injuries for they do meeting, they beat hell more for everybody. Like so all those things. You hate this thing as an elderly man when you were on duty. Now you have left the duty. Now you can't push people. They involve themselves for this thing. So brotherly, you not get what you feel advice first because me I don't grudge years ago for Uniben. Two of my friends where they stay with me as roommates, they be king of Igbo. They even take Igbo, take cook beans, take Igbo, take cook soup, like vegetable. They add Igbo join them. I was not a victim with it. So for me to feel sustain myself for those things, like I know involve myself. So you know say waiting the person mind and the person mind. You know what you want to youth. What did you want to say youth will be say they go here regarding this drug matter. Brotherly, you know get to the 1 year. Now just you know get any campaign, anything we now do, we go stop them. Like what don't do their mind, don't do their mind. Nothing can stop them. It's just for every parents to they try they carry the picking sit down and talk to them. Nobody say they go here, maybe they say they talk to them. Nothing anybody can do to stop drugs issue for not even for Nigeria this day, for the world itself. For the world. May God help us.
See about this drug issue, the problem is also from the government. Because why? They are the ones bringing in the drugs from different parts of the world. Because money dey where reason am. Police go see there for the sell hard drug. They no go bust that place. So then go wait for the junction. They wait for any guy man wey wan go buy the drug. Come outside, and once they come outside, they go hold you, arrest you. Now be say they want arrest you, say they want carry you go whether na rehab. They want arrest you, go collect money for your hand. This one they just for my hood, then they can't get one particular spot. When be like say, no man, and you know see youth now they go a lot of stress and so kind of things. My guy, you know go fit talk with you, get mad at you. For my place. Police, you get one junction, we all for go to buy smoke and buy other things that time, Police go wait for the junction. Me, now because of stubborn head, they know me for the hood, me and my friends. Because of stubborn head, I know that one see me. Police no go feel me, say I come back until for here. The junction, they just wait me, you come outside. As they come outside, they go hold you. Everybody know that one. As they hold you like this, you pay 5K, they'll leave you. Now that one be the business investment when they also do. That one are constantly every day now they do that one. So because I know say those police people are very foolish and they corrupt, I'm not congruent that they owe me. Once I just come outside, the very first time when I first see them, my friend tell me say, see, if any policeman come here come with me, now fight. Better one will fight. As in nobody will come out there. Better fight. As a yes, say I talk that word.
they can't give me chances. Then they're not going to they're not near me. Since you want to take more for that area, they're not going to near me. So what I told them, I say, all this drug of 15, now our government are that day. Now them too, they can't enter this country. This time, the last time you get one city time when they just say they see one full truck of a federal truck. Police made them stop and made them just by stop and check and the system in the drugs full inside and Tinubu, now the package jam. You just see them so see where the problem for start. So now this our bad government, so now be everything. Now this our bad government, now be everything. If good government they go put a stop to all these things. You know understand? Not be bound to follow the enter the country. Not people they can't they enter the country. I take the enter. You for the come. People they are aware of all these things. Now our leaders and they see they run and they do the business on the ground. So not reason now the government and now still they come. Now this same our bad government so now they promote all these things, both autism, drugs and every other thing you want to take off. Now them now they run up. So just wait when you talk now. Anything when you consider this drug of 18 now, see this our bad government. Anything want to talk about now, I will take command this bad government for power for ground and like this because now them now they package them.
Bro, the country don corrupt. Na where we dey for the country? NDLEA sef na dem dey supply the drugs. NDLEA dey collect drug for another dealer, carry give another dealer again. The country don corrupt na. Dem dey arrest boys wey dey buy drugs. Instead of dem go dey arrest the dealer, make the drugs less for the country. Boys make dey buy drugs, na dem dey arrest. Dem go even still arrest the boy make dey buy the drug. Dem no go fit say carry me go where you for buy this drug, make we know this dealer, make we arrest am because dem dey work hand to hand with the dealer. Dem dey collect their return from am. All those kind matter. The country don corrupt, bros. And the government, and dem dey even na dey corrupt pass, and the government corrupt pass.
Hey, Baba, good morning. When it comes to all this NDLEA issue, them people wey dey sell weed, wey dey sell loud, wey dey sell CK, as the month dey end, they go settle NDLEA. Weed sellers, they go settle anything drug agency. Okay, more take Ogwashuku for example, where the they sell cocaine, drugs, everything. For that Kuala junction, opposite they sell all these things there for there. But you go see army motor, all these drug motor them, they go drive past there. Why? Those boys they don't settle. Now let the ones who never settle, then they do indoor, they sell for indoor. The main ones who don't settle, they outside where they sell. Police go even walk up past themselves, no level. Even police self they come buy from their hands. You see what all those your viewers, the comments where they make, brotherly, it's 100 and whether 100 and wait shock confirm. Now I go tell you. You see this Benin Lagos road, so custom did that place. Road safety, the normal police, you know those cars, all those boats where they go load, they carry draw. So as they drive, they come, they go stop for far. They go waka go settle police, settle the odd team we did that place before they go drive the motor pass. Go reach road safety. I've seen them so many times. They go stop for road, go settle road safety because they never reach the place now. Before they go inside the motor back drive, go. So many of them where they see now, it's business. They are paying these people. You see all those farm where you see where they show for where they go show say they go raid person farm, they come put fire burn them. That person now no can they settle again, or that farm is existing, the person no they settle. Now you see all those things where they don't arrest, where they go they burn. This is not the drugs that they burn. Where they don't go pack the thief back, go they put fire, say they don't burn drugs where they don't go sell back. You use the issue of Abakari to get this whole thing. The Abakari cash person where they do drugs matter, so they now collect the drugs, go sell the drugs. You check this whole thing now. They now go sell the drugs again. Brotherly, Nigeria, more yours rest. Nobody this drugs business, it exists for the whole world, but more you leave Nigeria on aside because why the corruption regarding drugs and the highest got no say money they this thing. Okay, wait, might give you one short example again. Person leave Germany, they go place like Brazil. Germany airport, they get any kind of machine for them to say detect drugs because it get level for the don't settle. Then he usually the transit flights where go land for one Africa country again. So before you go the Brazil, the Africa country where you reach now they call Holland. You understand? You know how many all those guys will draw, you know how many transit flights, many of some of them they use where they go use Ethiopia Airline, they go land one Africa country, they go land one Europe country before they'll get to the final destination. Brotherly, airports get all the things to take detect drugs. But all those men they find their way, they settle their way. See, they go reach maybe say it go call over them. That's what it just be now. Have you seen anyone that is doing drug business that they will just arrest one day the first time? No, they don't they do and they call. They think go change duty for the eye, go over them. Beg. NDLEA, they try. You understand? Nigeria used to get problem. Many of my friends, you see, talk, ISO, CK, Colorado, just this young age, you never ever born, you don't they say you get problem. But what are you chasing? They satisfied with the small one they get. But no, the one they from America talk, they spoil their system. You see people with don't fat who cause slaying. It's not good. When they stop and beg.
Now wetin you wan talk now? See wetin dey talk. This NDLEA abi wetin? Those guys na bastard. They don't leave the one wey they go dey do. You know about all this drug abuse and all this stuff. Go to pursue your guys. If you see person wey fine, wear clothes well, they will catch it. These guys no know their work.